This is absolutely hilarious. Am I the only person that thinks this is hilarious? I'm trying to. Is this the only time we've ever seen a situation like this happen, where a player has been suspended, not for a game, for a half? She's suspended for a half. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. She is suspended for a half a basketball game.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Get ready for a WNBA story that's left fans, analysts, and even players in absolute shock. Picture this. Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky's electrifying forward and one of the league's brightest stars, gets hit with a stunning suspension. Not for a flagrant foul or on-court drama, but for speaking her truth in a way that rocked her team to its core. On September 5th, 2025, the Sky announced they'd bench Reese for the first half of their game against the Las Vegas Aces, citing statements detrimental to the team made during a fiery Chicago Tribune interview. What did she say? Reese called out her teammates and organization, demanding great players and a new direction to end the Sky's losing ways, saying, "I'm not settling for the same we did this year." Bold? Yes. Surprising? Absolutely. This isn't just a slap on the wrist. It's a rare move that's turned heads across the sports world. Reese, known for her record-breaking double-doubles and larger-than-life personality, has been a game-changer for the WNBA's visibility. So why would her own team take such a drastic step? Is this a clash of leadership styles, a sign of deeper locker room drama, or Reese just being unapologetically herself? In this video, we'll unpack the jaw-dropping comments, trace Reese's meteoric rise, dive into the Sky's turbulent season, explore why this punishment stunned everyone, and analyze the internet's wild reactions. From Free Angel Reese to Sky drama, this story's got it all. Hit that subscribe button, like if you're shocked, and let's dive into this WNBA bombshell. The shocking suspension. What did Angel Reese say? Let's break down the moment that set the WNBA ablaze. In an explosive interview with the Chicago Tribune on September 3rd, 2025, Angel Reese didn't hold back. Frustrated after a tough 10-31 season, she declared, "I'm not settling for the same we did this year. We have to get good players. We have to get great players. That's a non-negotiable for me." She went further, questioning the team's direction under first-year head coach Tyler Marsh and calling for a roster overhaul to compete for championships. Reese's words were raw, passionate, and, to many, a direct shot at her teammates and front office. The Chicago Sky's response was swift and stunning. On September 5th, 2025, they issued a statement on X. The Chicago Sky values the safety, respect, and well-being of every player. Because of statements detrimental to the team made by Angel Reese during league-mandated media, she will not play in the first half of the game on September 7th against the Las Vegas Aces. This half-game suspension, layered on top of Reese's existing one-game ban for her 8th technical foul, caught everyone off guard. Half-game suspensions for comments are almost unheard of in the WNBA, making this a dramatic escalation. What makes this so shocking? Reese's comments weren't just a rant. They challenged the organization publicly, something veterans typically avoid. A source close to the team told the Chicago Sun-Times that a players-only meeting was held Wednesday to address the fallout, with teammates feeling blindsided by Reese's choice to air grievances in the media rather than privately. One veteran reportedly said, "It's one thing to be frustrated, but saying it like that? It changes the dynamic." Reese later apologized in a press conference, admitting some remarks were misconstrued, but standing by her passion for winning. The surprise factor lies in the stakes. Reese is a cornerstone of the Sky's rebuild, averaging 14.7 points and 12.6 rebounds per game, earning her second All-Star nod in 2025. Suspending a star of her caliber for words alone is a bold move, signaling a zero-tolerance stance on public criticism. Yet she'll still be at the game, watching from the bench, which could make for some tense moments. How did Reese's journey lead to this? 2. Angel Reese's rise and the Sky's rocky season. To grasp why this suspension is such a bombshell, let's rewind to Angel Reese's meteoric rise. Bursting onto the scene at LSU, Reese led the Tigers to a 2023 NCAA championship, earning Most Outstanding Player honors. Her bold gestures, like pointing to her ring finger during the title game against Caitlin Clark, made her a polarizing yet magnetic figure. Drafted 7th overall by the Sky in 2024, Reese shattered WNBA rookie records, leading the league in rebounds and notching 46 double-doubles in her first 2 seasons, surpassing Tina Charles's record in just 61 games. Off the court, Reese is a phenomenon. With a podcast, major endorsements, and a massive social media presence, she's brought unprecedented attention to the WNBA. Her hustle and charisma have made her a fan favorite, but her 8 technical fouls this season show her fiery side can spark trouble. Despite this, she's always championed her teammates, making her public criticism a stunning departure. The Chicago Sky, meanwhile, are in a rough spot. Since their 2021 title, they've struggled to regain form, hampered by trades, retirements, and injuries. The 2025 season has been brutal, with a 10-31 record and no playoff hopes. Reese and rookie Camila Cardoso were expected to lead a turnaround, but losses piled up and tensions simmered. Reese's comments reflect her frustration with a team that hasn't matched her ambition. Surprisingly, she also questioned coach Tyler Marsh's approach, a bold move for a second-year player in a league where hierarchy matters. This context makes the suspension even more jarring. Reese's outspokenness is her brand, but calling out teammates publicly crosses a line for a franchise fighting for unity. The Sky's decision to act so decisively, especially against a player driving ticket sales and media buzz, shows they're prioritizing discipline over star power. But is this a one-off or a sign of deeper issues? Why this caught everyone off guard? The sheer shock of Reese's suspension lies in its rarity and timing. Angel Reese has always been vocal, whether about mental health, fashion, or rivalries, but targeting her own team publicly is a new frontier. In the Tribune interview, she didn't just express frustration, she demanded great players and critiqued the organization's direction, even hinting at looking elsewhere if things don't improve. "I'd like to be here for my career, but if things don't pan out, I might have to move in a different direction," she said. For a 23-year-old star to challenge her franchise so openly is a bold, surprising move. What's stunning is how it contrasts with Reese's team-first persona. She's often hyped teammates like Isabel Harrison and Chennedy Carter on X, making her public call-out feel like a betrayal to some. A Sky insider told Yahoo Sports that veterans felt hurt and disrespected, expecting Reese to address concerns privately. The WNBA's culture leans toward unity, especially for rebuilding teams, so Reese's approach mirrors NBA stars like Kevin Durant, but stands out in the women's game, where such candor is less common. The suspension's severity adds to the shock. Half-game bans for comments are rare. Compare it to fines for players like Diana Taurasi in past years. The Sky's statement emphasized accountability and team focus, suggesting they see Reese's words as a threat to morale. Yet piling this on her technical foul suspension feels like a double blow, surprising fans who view her as the team's future. On X, one user wrote, "Suspending Angel for speaking truth? That's how you lose a star." The move also risks alienating a fan base drawn to Reese's authenticity, especially in a league pushing for more visibility. The generational shift adds another layer. Younger players like Reese, raised on social media, are more open, while veterans prefer old-school discretion. This clash, combined with the Sky's playoff desperation, makes the suspension a bold statement. Could this backfire? Internet and media explode. Reactions. Pour in the reaction to Reese's suspension has been a wildfire across platforms. On X, Fans and analysts split into camps. Media outlets jumped on the story. ESPN called it a defining moment for the Sky, with analysts like Holly Rowe questioning if it strengthens or fractures the team. Yahoo Sports noted the shock among players, quoting a source saying, "The locker room's tense. Nobody expected this from Angel." Fox News framed it as a lesson in professionalism, while Bleacher Report speculated about trade rumors, with one pundit saying, "This could push Reese out of Chicago." Surprisingly, even rival fan bases like Caitlin Clark's chimed in, turning it into a broader WNBA debate about player expression. The X sentiment is a roller coaster. Some fans theorize Reese wants a trade, citing her different direction comment, while others see it as a leadership test. One viral post read, "Angel's giving KD vibes, speaking out, but at what cost?" The controversy has even sparked memes, with users joking about Reese watching from the bench like a timeout kid. This level of buzz shows Reese's star power. Her words don't just shake the sky, they ripple across the league. What's next? Implications for Reese and the WNBA. This shocking suspension is a turning point. For Reese, it's a high-stakes moment. She could channel this into a comeback, proving her leadership on the court, or it might fuel trade speculation if tensions persist. Her marketability, already huge with brands like Reebok, might grow among fans who love her authenticity, but repeated discipline could dent her reputation with teams. Surprisingly, this could make her a bigger advocate for player voices in the WNBA. For the Sky, it's a gamble. Suspending their star risks alienating fans and players, but a unified response could turn the season around. If losses continue, Reese's call for change might gain traction, potentially reshaping the roster or coaching staff. The front office's hardline stance shows they're prioritizing control, but at what cost to team chemistry? The WNBA faces a broader question: how to balance player expression with team unity in a growing league. Reese's suspension could spark discussions about media policies, especially as stars like her drive viewership. This surprise move might push the league to clarify rules, ensuring young players can speak without fear of harsh penalties. Angel Reese's suspension for her bold comments is one of the WNBA's biggest shockers of 2025. It's a clash of authenticity and team loyalty that's got everyone talking. Is Reese a visionary leader or a disruptor? Share your take in the comments, like if this blew your mind, and share with the Angel Reese and Sky drama. Subscribe for more WNBA deep dives, and we'll see you next time.